Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. This is NgoVo Convo podcast. I'm Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica.
Right here.
Right over there. I'm not going to point. She pointed.
I'm pointing to myself.
But what's more important, Veronica, is we both want to excuse to talk about anything that really entertains us. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. But no. But really, we want to clean up our never-ending backlog. Veronica's backlog and these episodes,
Yeah,
kind of.
my backlog.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of more me now too, because it's like the part where
He forgets.
We'll get to it. Yeah, because some would say, Veronica, we are conversing.
Wow, like NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. Logo's above Harrison's head. He's pointing right there. Right there.
For once. But you can watch every episode on YouTube or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo on your podcast service of choice.
We're everywhere.
Or everywhere. What's also a thing is this video is sponsored by Olipop. But more on that later. We'll get to that later. It's not a big deal. So, Veronica, this is episode 6 of our Dragon Ball manga review.
Yes.
And you're just catch up, I guess, scenario. You know, you're just catching up on this, like actually catching up on like OG stuff, quote unquote. But
yes.
This is about this is Fortuneteller Baba Saga. Arc.
Saga.
Arc.
I just
Saga
call it arc because it's
officially,
really short, but
yeah. I just say just to like put it out there.
Yeah.
So this is chapters 97 through 112. So if you haven't gotten to this point, I would assume you have. But we're also talking Dragon Ball, so most people haven't. Let's be real.
Exactly.
I'm just forcing Veronica to do this.
He's forcing me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
but
it's fine.
if you haven't read it, go read that. Go watch that. I didn't have the episodes up at this point, actually, so that's my bad. But go ahead and go do whatever. Watch, read. And then come back here, listen to Veronica's thoughts, because let's be real.
And Harrison's thoughts. Let's be real, he forgot.
Nah, it's fine. Like this video, come back later. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Veronica. Oh, and no spoilers or no non-spoiler thoughts because at this point we're too deep. That's my main thing.
Way too deep. Honestly.
Yeah. So right off the bat, Veronica, what did you expect going into the arc on this one? Well,
I knew we were gonna get to like a fortune teller. Is that the title?
Yeah.
I just didn't think we'd get into this like tournament saga again. It's like every arc.
This is see, I actually remembered that and I was like, the pseudo tournament out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just because. Yeah. But, well, it's funny because before this, Goku's fighting the Red Ribbon Army. He's at 6 Dragon Balls. Now he's looking for the one.
Yep.
But the one isn't showing up for some reason.
Mysterious things are happening.
Yeah.
No, but I really wasn't expecting another tournament like arc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I knew a fortune teller was going to be in there, you know, predicting the future and whatnot.
Yeah.
Very comedic how this arc went.
But we find out that, or essentially, Master Roshi points him to go to Fortuneteller Baba to essentially try to see where the last Dragon Ball is.
Yeah.
Because the Dragon Radar wasn't broken. That's what we found.
No, yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah. So all these fights. So actually, were you surprised with the whole like, oh, I'm gonna charge, what was it? It
was like
10
million or something.
Yeah.
Something crazy out of this world. Where
Krillin
Krillin was like, no,
we can't do that.
Yeah.
And people are lined up and you're like, oh, which makes sense. You're like, oh, of course they're going to a fortune teller.
Yeah.
But then switch up, hey, now you have to fight people.
In order for me to read the future, you have to fight these people or pay up. I love how Goku is just like this like naive little kid. He's like, okay, I'll fight. We'll fight.
Sure. And then everyone was like, what?
He's like, what?
All right, we'll just go down. Or I guess, do you want to talk about each fight, or do you want to talk about how the funniest moments, Steve, on each one?
Probably maybe the funniest moments.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize there were going to be monsters just popping
Just
out.
chilling. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, Yamcha, he's surprising.
What do you mean?
As always. He's the same, but also not the same from the beginning when I was introduced to him.
Oh,
like,
okay,
he still does his same moves, but I think he's a little bit more, like, mature
Mm-hmm.
in his
okay.
aspect. And, like, fighting.
Yeah.
But still, it was very funny. Very funny to see.
But he also has such an ego, and it's really funny.
No, yes, a very big ego.
But I do enjoy that everyone actually still acknowledges that they are freaking out with Goku's, like, spike in power.
Yeah.
And
especially Roshi. Roshi's like, I didn't teach him any of this.
what's going on?
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, because Goku does reveal, as I think right before the fight, or as they're like, no, I think it's before. He does go see, like, the massive, or the
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how Roshi was like, it took me 3 years to get that water.
And he just did it.
Yeah.
This kid's insane. Oops. Yeah, so thoughts on the vampire, because you were leading into the monster thing.
Oh my god.
And I know you were leading into Krillin's fight.
Krillin is just this cute little gremlin. Honestly, I was crackling up because the way Krillin lost and the way blood started spiking out of his little bald head because the vampire bit him.
Just straight up, just like
he's like I was
losing
like,
so much blood.
Oh my god. No, it was funny. I just didn't. I guess I could see, like, the power difference between Goku and everyone else, because Goku's, like, up here now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you have Krillin, like, Yamcha is, like, right here in the middle. So it's just really interesting to see everyone mature a little bit, but also be, like, below Goku.
Yeah.
And I think that vampire fight was up there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so we get through that because Yamcha just beats him. Or, no, not Yamcha. Puar and Upa?
Yeah, Upa. Yeah. They garlicked up that vampire.
I think that's I thought that was really funny how they just kind of did all the tropes.
Yeah, it was like the typical vampire trope. Garlic. I love how Upa was just like,
I'm a cross.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a cross.
And he actually freaks out.
But Upa has like a straight face. He's like, I am.
Yeah,
a cross.
I'm a cross. So this should affect you, right? Oh my god.
A cross.
Oh man.
No, it was funny. Did you remember these fights? Do you remember this arc?
I vaguely remember each of these fights.
Okay.
Or like I remember that Krillin gets bit. I remember Par and Upa fighting.
Yeah.
I forgot the middle part. So it's the part where not the middle part yet. Because Yamcha fights an invisible dude. I forgot that part.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
I forgot that because I started to forget how he won.
You mean how Krillin helped him win?
So random. They're like, get Master Roshi and Bulma real quick.
Why?
Gives him like the biggest like nosebleed.
I know. That was very, very Sanji of him.
But it's funny because he hasn't died from these like nosebleeds yet.
I know. He's been bleeding a lot. But yeah, they're actually thinking with their heads on how to fight these monsters.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah. And then you find out that Roshi and Baba are related.
Yeah. The all-seeing crone.
Yeah.
Where Goku keeps like calling her different names.
All seeing bone.
Yeah.
All.
He was like.
There's another one. All balling.
Yeah.
All balling crone. Typical Goku.
It was definitely typical Goku.
But now they like bring him. This is the part that I forgot. They went inside to fight because then Yamcha had to fight the mummy.
Yeah. He was a little slick towards the end, Yamcha.
Oh yeah,
He was doing his little antics again. He's like, maybe if I trip him, it will work.
I feel like that's the case for most things. Like if they can't do it, they're like, all right, how do I mess with them?
Let me trip him.
Yeah. But now Goku gets to show off like his
powers.
His power level.
Yeah.
So he fights the mummy because Yamcha lost. Because Yamcha gave up, I think. He was like,
yeah, I think Yamcha gave up. Well, I think they were fighting above like acid.
And
stuff. So Yamcha
he was
just
gonna
didn't want to die.
the mummy was gonna drop him.
Yeah.
And then Goku's just here being a monkey, and like.
No, he's a very carefree kid. He's like, I'll fight. I'm like, really?
Yeah. But he won. I mean, that was kind of expected. It's like a lot of times it's like, oh, it's expected. Like all the winnings are okay. They're just showing off the power level. Now the I forgot the devil character.
That was also like the funniest. The beam of evil.
The beam of
evil. But Goku's just like, huh?
He's like, he's going to explode. And everyone's like, no. Goku's essentially like this tickles.
I know. Goku's like a very interesting character. And you kind of see it throughout this arc. Yeah.
Everyone just kind of revolves. And he's just like kind of doing his thing.
Yeah.
Now, the main one I actually wanted you to see was Goku versus the Masked Man.
Ooh, yes. Mysterious.
Thoughts? Yeah.
Very surprised at the reveal. I wasn't expecting that. / wasn't really paying attention until Roshi said something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was very interesting.
It's funny because reading back on it now, they hinted at it a lot.
Yeah,
like,
they did.
Like, even he, like, so essentially it's Gohan, right? Like, his grandpa.
His grandpa.
So Gohan, at the beginning, before the devil fought, was laughing too.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh, why is he laughing? And then even Goku, when he walked out, was like, huh, this guy smells nice.
Yeah, he was like, he smells nice and happy. And I was like, oh.
And you're like,
what is this?
You're like, what's going on?
Yeah. No, but I thought it was just interesting. Like, everything was connecting slowly. And I just like how the fortune teller can go between, like, the afterlife and, like, living.
Yeah.
So that's how she got Gohan.
Yeah. But before we go into detail on that, we're going to take a quick break. Talk about our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by Olipop, the soda your gut will thank you for. Yes, I'm talking to you. All of you. All right. Have you ever missed that classic soda pop feeling? You know, the fizz, the flavor, but without the sugar crash. And the guilt trip. Yeah, me too, me too, me too, you too, Harrison too. All of us. That's why I'm introducing to you Olipop, the soda that's bursting with flavor and good for you too. I actually have my favorite one here, strawberry vanilla. But the other weird one that I enjoyed was banana cream. I know, it's weird, super weird, but this is my favorite. Number 1, because it only has 3 grams of sugar per can, plus it has 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. And you know what you need with fiber? To use the restroom. Hee. But yeah, that means that you're going to have a happy and healthy gut with every sip. And it looks like that they took everything we loved about classic soda and upgraded to a modern, healthy conscience person. Like you, like me, like Harrison. My co-partner. My co-host. That's not here right now. So ditch the compromise and experience the soda revolution for yourself. Don't forget to use our promo code NgoVo15, NgoVo15 to get 15% off your first order on drinkolipop.com.
And we're back.
Wow. Hopefully everyone got a sip.
Well, now I'm kind of thirsty talking about it.
We ran out of Olipop. But you're not running out of Olipop.
Not what anyway. So yeah, we revealed that Gohan, and it's Gohan because they were fighting, and I think it's actually like just crazy cool to see like how far he's come, because even Gohan was like just fighting. Like the fight was actually pretty cool.
No, it was very cool.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I just like how, like, Gohan was just like, wow, you've grown. Please train your tail. That's all he said.
Because at the end, he just grabs it.
Yeah.
But he grabs it so hard that he rips off the tail.
Yeah. He's like, oops.
Oops, I didn't know my own strength. I was like, did you guys not do that before? Like, I guess it's just never fought. Or
Yeah, I
just
guess
had
it
to
just
do-
never fought. Yeah.
They just never had to worry about it.
But I like how Goku wasn't sad that Gohan had to go back.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
like actual closure. And I think it's actually cool because even Gohan was like, I need closure because you just want to make sure that Goku is okay.
And I like how he's like, I got the ladies up there.
Yeah,
Don't you
and I was
worry,
like-
Goku.
And you're like, huh. Makes sense why he got along with Roshi now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
And even Yamcha was like, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? He's like, what are you talking about?
Goku was just so clueless.
Yeah. But I don't know if you noticed, but at the split second at the end, his halo shows up.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
I did notice that.
Okay. Yeah. I was curious.
Because
that's
Roshi was like, well, there's a halo on his head.
Because the entire time it doesn't really show. That's the thing.
No, it doesn't.
But I think in the...
In the anime,
I think in the anime, he has it from the beginning, but I might be wrong.
Oh, okay.
Comment down below and let me know. But I might just rewatch it because I actually like that whole scenario because I thought it was like really like
It's very, like,
heart wrenching. Like it was like, oh,
yeah.
like it's nice because in the anime you hear like this is what I'm experiencing with One Piece right now. You hear all the emotions and it just hits different. But yeah, so Goku essentially wins, right? Because
Yeah.
I can't remember if no, yeah, he just wins. It's just cool to see like everyone's so freaking out. Like for instance, Gohan freaking out. Like, wait, you can do the Kamehameha?
Yeah.
He's like, what? And
He's
Goku
like, huh?
just dodging his Kamehameha. It's just all these things. It's just really fun to watch.
I know. It is fun.
But then you realize Baba is the one reason why he can come back.
Yeah.
Just that family's crazy.
A little psycho. I see why Roshi's just like, let me be a hermit.
But also Baba calls him a freeloader.
Yeah.
She's like, I gotta make money somehow.
You freeloaders.
But they find the Dragon Ball and it's with Pilaf.
Oh my god. That part was like, what was so funny? Because Pilaf had his own plans.
Yeah. He was watching and he's like,
Yeah.
or they're watching with a drone. They're like, hey, he has a weakness and that's all we need to do.
Not knowing that the tail ripped off.
I think they just stopped watching after, right?
I
They
think
just
so,
saw
too.
it and they're like, oh, we're done. They did because they started driving off.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, we know his weak spot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. But that got handled pretty fast.
oh yeah. Pilaf had no chance against Goku. No chance at all.
Don't they? They're like the typical like comedic like villain group, right?
Yeah, they are.
Still. Yeah, it's great.
Not that powerful, but like, you know,
Yeah.
they have the trope where they're like, I'm evil.
Again, I think in the anime they show up way more often because it really shows that in between they just
They were like
Aren't there.
hunting.
yeah
Oh,
they're
yeah.
hunting yeah.
Yeah.
So they have the one. So
I
he
know.
gets
That's the one thing I don't like about Pilaf is that he just comes in like chunks here.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I understand with the Red Ribbon Army arc, it makes sense, but even
Yeah.
before then, you got more exposed to them, so you got to see, and they kind of treated them like the Team Rocket of like Pokemon
Yes,
back
that's what I
then
was
in the
thinking.
anime, and they do
Yeah.
show up more often like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I
Like here
swear.
they're like I haven't seen them since like the first arc or
Yeah.
saga.
yeah,
And now they're back. So
So
yeah.
they do. You get more exposure in the anime, if I remember correctly.
Okay. That's good.
Unless that's just me, like kid brain thinking that. But
Misremembering.
yeah. But gets the Dragon Ball. Takes Upa to wish for his dad to come back,
Yes, I'm
and
so
then
happy
boom.
he's back.
and that's done. I was like, wow, that's so nice.
Yeah. I'm also happy that Goku got that fourth Dragon Ball. As
Oh,
it was, like,
yeah, I know,
flying
right?
away. That was smart of him. I was like, I didn't even think about that.
He's like, I'm not gonna do this again.
Yeah.
He literally just jumped up and grabbed it. I was like, dude, hell yeah.
That is so smart of him. He's like, I'm not waiting a year. I'm not hunting for this again.
Nah. Because instead, because he says bye to them, he goes back to like Roshi and the game.
Yeah.
And then they find out that the Tenkaichi Budokai is gonna be in 3 years instead of 5.
Yeah.
Because it seems that that's what this is, right? They just train and go and then fight in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't it great?
It's very repetitive, but at least you know what's gonna happen. You know how it's gonna work.
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, when you look back, a lot of people, because originally Toriyama wanted this to match kind of like the Journey to the West vibe.
Oh,
but the sales weren't doing too well, and he learned that people liked the fighting.
Oh, they just want to monkey brain it, literally.
They literally like the fighting, and that's what shot up like the sales.
Oh
so,
my god, that's so funny.
That's why and again, that's when I think for me even I focused more on like, oh, I like this tournament thing. This is cool.
Yeah. Is that why you like tournament arcs? Oh my god, it's connecting.
I think we've said this before on a different episode, but it is consistent. Like even like the Baba thing, like, hey, it's a tournament. I'm like, it's a tournament.
No wonder in every other anime. Oh my god.
I'm like, it's the tournament.
Oh my god. It's connecting.
She's learning.
I'm learning. Wow. Okay, I get it now.
The fighting school.
Tournament arc. No, but yeah, so they're going to train, basically train for it.
They're going to train. Yeah. But it's like 3 years instead of 5, so then they just leave and go. But it's funny because Roshi's like, hey, you can't use the Nimbus Cloud.
Yeah. You gotta walk.
You gotta walk it. And I do like how his sister's like, so as a master, you gotta live by your teachings. He's like, dang
I like
it.
how Roshi, in like a split second, he's like, oh shit. I gotta walk now.
He's like, all right, at least walk back to the house.
No, but yeah, another time skip.
Yep. And that's it. What do you expect on the next? Because it's just a tournament arc, right?
It's just a tournament arc.
And we're going to find out how strong Goku is.
No, yeah,
See,
exactly.
I think this is where like it is kind of like it is repetitive, but I think it's fun.
Yeah, it does get repetitive. But it is fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Also interesting to see, like, I think this is a good manga for like power levels too. That you kind of see.
You say that now. No, I think in Dragon Ball they handle it very well and just showing like.
Are you telling me Dragon Ball Z and Super are not this are not like that?
There's a reason why power levels are a joke.
Oh god.
Later on, and you'll here it's like very like incremental and you kind of see it.
Here's
right?
like the basic like. You train, you go back.
Because you have a measure. Yeah, you train and you have a measure where it is and you just boom. Yeah. And here's kind of like the plot point, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
But I also see the influence into all the big three, everyone. Mm-hmm. I see them. Yeah. I took the most basic thing and they're just like, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to run with this tournament arc.
Yeah. And you'll see it. But I can't wait. I can't wait for the next one.
Me too.
That's gonna be great.
It is.
You got anything else?
No, I don't.
No.
I like Dragon Ball.
I
said it.
I'm impressed.
I said it.
It took 6 episodes later.
No, it's fine.
I was worried from the beginning, but I had like a feeling like this half of Dragon Ball is like where it's fun, and I think it's
yeah.
fun.
No, yeah. I think it was a lot like setup. And I just didn't know where the jokes were going to go in the beginning. I was like, it's a little weird.
But they kind of still tie back. But now they got to apply. But it's like, it's still corny. It's still
toned
cheesy.
Down.
Yeah, it's toned down.
It's toned down. I think he knew as he was like writing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can tell.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all about the tournaments. Which
I'm ready for
is
more
the next arc. It's the next one. So I can't wait. Get ready. But on that note, I'm just going to go ahead and close this out so we can just get you going on the next one.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all our socials at NgoVo Convo and NgoVo Convo. If you're on YouTube, hit all those buttons from right to left. That's all I need you to do. Comment down below if you actually like what your thoughts were with this arc, or like if you even read it. Are you gonna read it? Watch it? Are you just gonna start? Because I mean, this is actually part of it. Partly the reason why I even started Dragon Ball 2 or getting back into it was seeing the Gohan fight. So
yeah.
That's a thing. So other than that, bye.
Bye-bye.